there. Hopefully that's working. Fingers crossed it is. Try Streamlabs to see if it's going to stop it going black. I've got no idea why it's doing that. It did it to me the other day, so whether it's the YouTube app itself playing up, I don't know. I just passed a guy with a dog, and the dog was just on its back legs being carried along by a stick. There we go, back at pizza. Thank you for coming in. I'm having a nightmare. The YouTube app kept going black on me. People couldn't see a thing, and there was nothing I could do to fix it because I'm out on my phone. Plus, I'm a bit of an idiot with technology, so I tried. We've walked across to the Roman woods. I'm going to go along the top. I hear people coming the other way. I found a path that I've never been on before. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? It was going great before. Signal fixed itself. It was fan-dabby-dozy. And then the screen went totally black and everyone couldn't see a darn thing. So I've come off the app and changed over to StreamYards to see if StreamYards behaves itself better than YouTube does. Where are those people going? Yeah. I want a cheeky smoke, so... Oh. Little birdies. Oh, I can't enlarge it. Lots of new fledglings over the last few days. So cute. I didn't even know this path existed, you know. It takes you to a farm. I'm not sure where it takes you beyond that. And you've got the little bars in the field right next to me. Ah, exactly. I've been dodging horse poo. Someone's been coming down here with horses on this little skinny path. Little sheep. Middle daughter's taken little one into town. She's currently stuffing her face with a Mackies. And she's a happy, happy little girl. She's taken her to get a haircut, but I've given her strict instructions. I don't have to let her get it cut too short. I'll cry. Hiya. Hey, Jake. See, other people know about this path, but I didn't. It's a very flash gate as well. Yeah, she's had a nice few days resting up, so hopefully in a few weeks she'll start feeling the benefit of that medicine that she's on now. She's taking her out for a treat. And under strict instructions, she's not getting her hair too short. She was going to take her to get her nails done as well, but I think the shops, she said, were really busy. So those two went off on the bus and I've come out for a wander. Get on the top of here. Ooh, heck. It's a bit steep. Jeez. Sazzy, how you doing? Nice to see you. I have never been this way before, so this is why we're going this way. That is huge. It's massive. You can build a good den in that. Get a platform just there. Sadly having a nightmare. The YouTube app going live through that. Twice the screen's gone black on me. Well, not for me, everyone watching, so I've flipped over to StreamYard. This is the end of the woods that's filled with the birds. I like finding new places. You never know where you're going to end up. All right, look at this tree. Big fat stump. We like a big fat stump, don't we? Like a bit of girth. But look how shallow the roots are. You can't have a big, strong girth if you've not got much roots. And the land here is just sand. So they easy topple over. Just sand. I think where we are, on the other side, we had some people dancing around. In spring, I was finding flowers tied to trees and sticks piled up. Someone's making a den here, but little sticks piled up like that. Just little tiny ones at the base of a tree. And it was all honeysuckles and things like that that they were leaving their little presents for. That's quite flash. Someone's done a good job of that. I'm impressed by their den. Well, they're showing off for a start. Well, I think it was the spring solstice or whatever. I think it was the start of spring. So we've got some witchy woos. How'd you get in? How flash is that? Oh, they've had a few beers when they've been there as well. It's quite smart. What else have they left behind? Not much. I wouldn't be sitting on that. Now my look, it'll be full of bumblebees. I've tried all sorts. It's quite flash, I like that. They're going to extend it as well by the look of it. Cass, finally, look, I found her. Someone's been showing off, making a den. How flash is that? I found a new path, Cass, so there's one of my white feathers. I always find white feathers that either fall around me. How soft and fluffy that is. I'll spot them. Yeah, they've got some. I don't think if they hadn't grown the flowers, they've got them from a shop. They were freesias and they're not flowering this time of year. But they tied them to a honeysuckle vine. Right, there you go. And then I found the sticks arranged. Canadian Fishing musician. How you doing? I loved your morning video the other day. My idea of heaven. There's the tiny little birds up there, but I don't know what they are. What are you? Can't make it out. Fishing musician, we are on a path. I've got no idea where we are. We're out for a wander. Hopefully you can hear all those birds. My favourite part about this side of the wood, normally I think I'm on a path down the bottom. Those horses have been across here as well. Beautiful. Exactly my idea. I don't do people, I do animals. What is that? It's a thrush. It's nicer on this side. Nothing like getting lost in the woods. That's me annoying some blackbirds, I think. I feel like I've got to be quiet this part. There's another den, but it's not as flash as the other one. It's a bit raggedy. Hey Ron, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Starting a new one. They've got the tops in. That one needs some work. This one has potential. Sazzy has a brilliant channel. I love some of her explores. They're brilliant. Cass makes some beautiful soaps and bath bombs. And she's into her nail art at the minute. Cass has got a fantastic channel too. I know. I feel like I've got to be quiet. I feel like I'm intruding. What's possessed that to grow like that? How's it still standing? It's a bit iffy. Don't give that one wrong. Oh, we've got a big deal on the dip. I'm not sure how this is going to go, because I know there's a stream, decent stream that we're going to have to cross, I think. What's that playing at? Why on earth would you set your roots out like that? Ooh, I don't like these banks. It's loose soil and leaves and little stones. There's a high possibility I could go on my backside, which wouldn't be the first time on this wood. Even the horse has been sliding around. Hi again, Peter. Sorry I turned it before. I don't know why the screen went blank. Just listen to those birds. Peter. When I was out... Oh, what are you off? Oh, hen pheasant. Last week, the screen went blank on me again. Ew, the horses have left a present. Ugh, lots of flies. Ugh. That's minging. Wish I could zoom in. So all these flies come up. I think they want to get close. Ugh. Someone's really singing today. think that's a blackbird showing off. Beautiful voice. Ooh, I like this bit. That's great tits. Warnings. Look at the state of that. Get out of the sun so you can see. You can see all that smashed in. The woodpecker's been at it as well. It's got a fair few holes in it. Peter, there's something about this wood. It's the most peaceful, beautiful place I've ever been. And it's my favourite place in the world at the moment. I could spend all day here. It kind of draws you in. It's the weirdest feeling. CFM cream, my love. One of the most beautiful hearts ever. That one. Seen better days. It's dead as a doornail. Right, when we get down here, we've got to be near that beck. Master Sounds, how you doing? Oh, I can't imagine here. I'm on StreamYard, but I will next time. Same with you, CFM Queen. Thank you very much for coming in. Hi, Argument, you okay? Blackbird singing away. They've had the first clutch of eggs off, so they'll have a rest for a few weeks and then start all over again. More chicks, hopefully. Have you? Woodpeckers are so elusive around here. You hear them banging away, but you rarely see them. Cuckoos I see a few of, but not the woodpeckers. Peter, I would die to have wood hummingbirds around here. We don't have them in the UK. I wish we did, but we don't. I would have sugar water feeders surrounding the house. I love them. They're just beautiful. But no, we don't. Look how tall that is. That's massive. Mr. Whistle, how you doing? I'm out in the woods, potentially. Not well, I don't know where I am. I've got an idea of the direction, but we get dark down here. These birches are huge. That'd make some good lumber, that beach. It's nice and straight. I've annoyed a bird somewhere. The one calling. They work. Sweet chestnut tree. Why is some woman putting those in? What even are they? Keep finding things like this in here. Someone's put some. I don't. They attached. They weren't. Very odd. Hello, Mr. Blackbird. I love your song. It's good, Frank. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. It's a bit of an iffy branch on a giant tree. It's damaged all up this side, though. I'm sure it's got some kind of disease. Still the horses along here. Peter, the blackbirds, they're the same family. I've heard one locally. It mimics a phone. There's an animal refuge close by, and they had a bog standard crow, and it mimicked the train that would come past it all the time. Right, where are we? We've got some signposts. That seat's cool. Look at that. I like that. Middle Girl, and that says Brampton. So where does that take me? I could still be going the total opposite direction to home. I don't know if the lyrebirds the same family. Do I? Oh, I know where I am. We're back on the main trail. I know where we are. We're near the car park. Welcome. Oh, people coming. I'll take you down to the water along here. Just let these people get past. Down this end, I can just stand and listen to the birds. There's a very eloquent blackbird that tends to sit down here. Master Styles, I'm in Cumbria. I'm up north. You can see the North Pennines from one side of my house. The lakes are on the horizon, and you've got Scotland the other way, on the horizon the other way. Is it Peter? I can't remember if it was the same family or not. But the crow family, they can be vocal. But this was just a bog standard crow in this animal rescue. And it would say hello back at you. Would go up and say hello. I think it was called Peter as well. And he would answer hello, or he would copy the sound of the train. Oh, heck, this is lethal. It's one thing we're going live. If I slip, it's live. We don't have poison ivy here. Whoop, whoop. But we do have giant hogweed, which is really poisonous. Really poisonous. We've had a lot of rain recently. That channel there, it's normally dry. You alright, koala? Oops. Icky. I'll be staying out of that. Yeah. There's been it's been growing really quickly here for whatever reason. We get Japanese knotweed as well. That's really invasive. That's here. I need to find out. This plant we've got, and it grows about 3 to 4 foot. It has pink flowers, but when it turns into seed pods, they become like a coral spring. And I mean, they shoot those seeds for 6 feet or so. I don't got a clue where I'm going. I've never been down to the water. I wonder if I can get water here. No, I don't think I can. Hey, Newfound, thank you very much for coming in. All right, how boggy is this. Not the point. Am I going to get back up? Right, we'll have a go. Whoops. Ouchie, that hurt, Mr. Bramble. Right, other people have been down here, so it can't be too bad. Deer. I've got a deer hoof. I've got another deer hoof. A good sized deer too. There's my finger. There's Mr. Deer hoof. Mr. Deer's been sliding. Mr. Deer's been travelling fast. Whether he's been a bit creeped out by a dog or what, I don't know. Little mouse hole. Another little mouse hole. And here's the river. Darn, I can't get down the bank. How sturdy are you? You're not sturdy at all. I have a habit of getting hold of branches that are not attached to anything. All right. Some wild garlic. This is going to be interesting. And we'll likely get clipped if I fall. But I've got to get up that. Any branches? Hang on. You're dead. Will you come off? Yes. There. Not that it's going to do much for me, but hey, it's something to hold on to. No work. Yeah, they're a nightmare to walk through if you have to go through them. The ferns just lock. Is that the same Mr. Deer step as before? No, that's another one. I missed that. I slid there and I slid there. All right. Ooh. Jeez, if I fall. Ooh. I'm up. Thank you, Mr. Stick. Hey, Snark and Sass, how you doing? Nice to see you. There's a fair bit of water in. Still. We'll have had a lot of torrential rain. See, I could spend all day down on there. Chucking stones, looking for stuff. Which side? Left or right? Left. I shook my stick too soon. Canadian Fisher Musician has a brilliant channel. He and Judy are two of the nicest people on this planet. I adore them. The lives are full of good people too. Flies. Because I'm on StreamYard, my battery is dying fast. So when I get back to the car park here, I'm probably going to have to cut the live before it ends up running for hours until I get home. Look at that stone. This river just runs on bedrock. Tupac, long time no see. How you doing? Are you behaving? Thanks, Ozzy. I'll go as far along as I can. Plus, we'll end up close to that power station on the way back. We're doing a loop. I think in future I won't use the YouTube live feature. I'll just use the StreamYard. Not happy with it constantly blanking the screen out. Love this little stream. Which runs on the bedrock too. Nice little old bridge. Little waterfall into the main river. Yeah, Peter, for some reason it just decides it's going to blacken the screen. And flipping the camera, nothing works. So I'm not quite sure what that's all about. 3 attempts of that is too many. Hand me down, you okay? This used to be the main road. When I left home and came past the monument earlier on, that was the other end to this road. But they built a bypass. Leica, how are you? Lovely to see you. But when they built the bypass, they totally changed the road system. So this just goes to the farms and then up near home. Peter, will I heck? I don't do snakes. They terrify me. They're one of my biggest phobias. I've been close to a few of them over the years on the moors. My dad had a fish farm when I was about 13, and we were going to fish back in the jumpers, the bigger ones out of the nets, the trout, rainbow trout. And he said, on a dry riverbed, I'll go and get some worms. So I went to a part of the river that only is in flood, running water for certain times. Picked up a stone, something hit my finger, and when I lifted it back, there was an adder coiled up underneath it. I hurdled the barbed wire fence. My dad had to ask me to take him back to show him where it was. He had to carry me on my shoulders because I point blank refused. We've only got one venomous snake in the UK, and that's the adders, and that's the one that his tongue hit my finger. They get quite big too, and they like the warmth. August time, you see them paired up, coiled up together. Hi, T-Bird. Horrible things. You do live in somewhere like New Zealand, like Jake, nothing wants to kill you. There's nothing venomous, is there, Jake? I don't think there is. Whereas Australia seems to have all the venomous, horrible, nasty things for the planet, just about. The Bud Files, how you doing? Oh, there's farm humdings. We're next to the silage pits and the cow sheds. There's the cows in for milking. Peter, haven't checked toilet seats, shoes, blankets for spiders that want to maim you. Isn't my idea of fun. I'd be a nervous wreck. The Cone, how you doing? The Cone's been having some brilliant road trips across the desert, making me very jealous at those blue skies. Going to ghost towns. This farm stinks. Next to the silage pits. They grow the fields with the grass to about a foot tall or so. They cut it, bring it either into pits like that where the green cover is, or they bale it in plastic and it pickles itself. and it's used for animal feed or cow food in the winters. I'm good. I've been having a nightmare with YouTube to go. Using the YouTube app to go live. Twice or 3 times today, the screen's gone blank. And I can't fix it. Oh, lovely bits of 20th century there. Oh, swallows. Telegraph poles. Swallows are in decline. They come to the UK in late spring. That's actually there's one sat on the road to breed. And they make the nests and the eaves of houses and whatnot made out of mud. They make milled spit walls and they build a nest with that. But something's happening between Africa, where they go for winter, and the UK, because the numbers have dwindled and dwindled badly. Now they are trapped and eaten on the route, but I don't think that fully explains that decline. So sad to see. Normally where the goats are that we pass, I have swallows coming over and they're so nimble in the air, they'll fly a foot off the ground catching flies in the garden. But I've only seen a couple at home, so it's nice to see more out. Hi Homecoming, how you doing? I love swallows, they're just beautiful birds. But the nests are genius. Balls of mud that they make, little tiny balls of mud. It'll be under the roof of that house, say. Yeah, they're nesting on that house. See if I can see the roof and the nest without people thinking I'm taking pictures of the house. No, I can't see. There's one sat there on a telegraph wire, if you can see. Beautiful birds. So it's Secret Blackburn, how are you doing, dude? I've been having issues. Do you use StreamYard or do you use the YouTube itself to go live? Because going live on YouTube, it kept cutting out on me. And I'm very close to the route I was before. And with StreamYards, it's not. So I don't think I'll be using it again. Oh yeah, sorry Blackburn. I'm almost home. That is where that path that I found before, that's the set of trees that it was at. It's warm. Secret Blackburn mine. You know when you were in the other day and I was trying to show you the Tudor work on those cottages and it went black? It's done that again. To me a few times, but StreamYard is working great. I get very jealous of your road trips to Cairn. Beautiful. Pinewood. It's strange. I don't think I'll use it again. The farmers here has been recycling baths for water for the livestock. That hill's actually fair steep there. Well, you can see that cloud burst. That's the Lake District. Over there, the hills in the background on the horizon, that's Scotland. A place called Southerness. There's a sea and the channel between us and that. And not that you can see, but Newcastle's that way. It's warm today. I might come back for seed, but they go ground cover. There's something close to being. Ooh, what was that? Hi, JJ, you all right? I'm on the west side. Glasgow's about, what is it? Hour and a half maybe from me. I'm like 20 minutes, 25 minutes from Gretna. 20 minutes. We've got some. I haven't got much though, I want more. I've been on the lookout for elderflower the whole way to make some elderflower cordial. They're going to be flowering soon now. I'll come back. What is all that about? Aye, someone's having a sly break up here. He's meant to be teaching people to drive. Angela, I am so looking forward to making these fruit and dumplings. Never seen it before, but I'm going to give it a go. I've got some strawberries and raspberries, blackberries, and some black currants. I'm going to give it a go with. That's real shitty to come. And this is the gate that the 80-year-old lady was trying to cross to from the opposite side. She got hit by a van. She lost a leg on scene. But you know what? She's home. She was airlifted to the hospital by the air ambulance, which is over here, they're a charity. And they saved her life. Why on earth she was crossing the road here, I have no idea. But she's back home, she's got a prosthetic, and she's walking up and down all day, every day. I see her when I drive past. Made of stern stuff, that old lass, 80-year-old, it's a big thing to go through. And she's smashing the recovery. Lovely to see. Alana, you alright? If it goes dead, there's the hills that we walk in the background. If it goes dead, you can all party and chat while I get home and get the battery on. Charge. This is a cycle route, I think. Must be east to west. Hey, still there? And there's a nice little piece of work of art along here, actually, if the battery lasts that long. Oh, it's warm. Hello, Mr. Cows. Or Mrs. Cows, as it might be. Campion, I'm sure they're Campion. And there's some of it pink. Farmers cut that field for silage. The crows and the pigeons are in, having a feast. Alana, how you doing? I don't know if it's because I'm on the tarmac now or what, but it's so warm. The last time I clocked this walk, it was about 3.5 miles, I think. I'll have to check it when I get home, see what I've done. Jim Elaine couldn't. She's destroyed her own career. She's an idiot. I mean, yeah, Amber Heard is a pathological liar that couldn't lay straight in bed. But Elaine screwed up so bad, especially closing and rebuttals. How long did she leave him less? Because she was going around the houses at 6 minutes. What she means is she's on Amber's hit list and she's terrified she's going to go on after her. Yeah, we've kind of come along that way, down the back of the hill where the cows are, and come through the woodlands there. And this little work of art is just over this hilltop. Yeah, it's just here. And the fact that I had Amber Heard as a client anyway won't have exactly helped their cause. But Elaine was atrocious, misrepresenting the law for a start. Here we go. Newcastle is... What part of Newcastle are they going to? It says 70 miles. It's not. It's 50. The National Cycle Network. Millennium Project. The Royal Bank of Scotland is one of the 1,000 mil classes funded the creation of the National Cycle Network. And we've got fish, we've got rays, we've got skulls. Is that meant to be a compass? Number 72. God, I need a coffee. Yeah, there you go, a better view here. We've done that hill from just that edge all the way along. On a couple of different occasions. Actually, I wouldn't mind going back. There you see the lakes in the background. You get a bit of